Action!
It is coming this summer. I am your host, Ryan Superbad Sharp, coming to you again alone today. We're dealing with the situation. We should have Bean back for our Morbius review coming in the next couple days here, but I'm coming to you with the most anticipated movies of April. This April. We are approaching mere hours away from it being the month of April in the year 2022. So we're going to take a look at all the movies coming out for the month of April, or at least the ones we care about, because there are a lot of movies coming out in April. So right off the bat, we got tomorrow, April 1st, we're finally getting Morbius. After being delayed for almost 2 years, we finally get Jared Leto as Morbius. So I'm kind of excited to see this movie just to honestly figure out what the fuck Sony is doing. But other than that, I like Morbius as a character. I don't really think it's going to be that much better than like what Venom was or any of the other Sony Spider-Man movies. I think it's just going to be pretty on par for an origin story. And I think Jared Leto's a good cast for Morbius, but then again, I don't think anybody would be a bad casting for Morbius. So we're excited to see what Jared Leto's got. You know, it's got Tyrese Gibson, Michael Keaton is supposedly gonna be in it, and the director has condescendingly said that Tom Hardy is supposedly in the movie. So I guess it's in that Sony universe, and that we'll probably see Tom Hardy show up in the movie. But I'm very confused on where this movie is gonna land in the canon of everything. So we'll be doing our review on that in the next couple days here, either tomorrow when it comes out or sometime this weekend or soon. Very, very soon. So next up, we got a movie called The Contractor, which is also coming out on April 1st. I don't know what this movie is. It's like a war movie with Chris Pine. Sounds fine to me, you know. That sounds okay, but let's get to what we really care about. So Sonic 2, finally, we're getting a sequel. Not finally, it's only been like a year. So I didn't think a second one was going to come out. You know, they did that like teaser at the end of the second movie, and you know, no one thought anything was going to happen, but apparently it did well enough to get a theatrical release for a sequel movie. So I'm super excited for this movie because the first one was great. Ben Schwartz kills it, and especially adding the original voice of Tails and Idris Elba as Knuckles. I hope the third one gets made. I hope that it goes somewhere and we get a whole movie Avengers style with all the Sonic characters, because I think that would be really cool to see most of them in live action. And if they're already getting pretty good casting on like the voice cast and stuff, then I think all the characters from the Sonic world or whatever, like Amy and all that, all them guys, I think they'd be cast pretty well, and I think they look cool in live action. So I'm super excited for this movie. We'll probably be reviewing that one same day or next couple days after that. So also keep an eye out for that one. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see what else we got. Oh, we got the third Fantastic Beast movie, which in my opinion, I think the first one was the best one, and they should have just cut it there. Cause did it set up stuff? Yeah, but it wasn't really like good. Not it was really good. It just didn't serve much of a purpose for it being a trilogy. I didn't see why they had to make it an entire trilogy. Now, the second one I think I saw one time, and it was so forgettable that I didn't remember anything other than that Jude Law is Dumbledore, and that's great. And that's probably the only reason I'll go and see this third movie, is that Jude Law is in it. And you know, the whole thing with Johnny Depp now, and Ezra Miller is in it, so it's like, man, you fucked it. You just fucked the whole thing up. You just messed up the whole thing. And if you haven't seen the trailer, then I encourage you not to, because it is very cringy. So I I wouldn't say I am excited for this one. I wouldn't I wouldn't say I am, but will I go see it and will we go review it? Probably. Yeah, because I'll probably shit on it a lot because man, Harry Potter movies were great, but you should have stopped after the first Fantastic Beast movie. But I get like money. Money's an important thing, so if it does well, then it's probably gonna get a sequel, like the Batman movies that we don't need sequels to or TV shows to, and it's fine as a standalone thing. But apparently not for Hollywood. So last up, we got a movie from DreamWorks. I believe it is DreamWorks' newest movie. Is that true? Hold on. Yeah, let's say that. It's called The Bad Guys. So it's got like Big Bad Wolf and other characters. I guess. I'm cool with another DreamWorks movie, especially being an original property. It's not like a Shrek sequel or other DreamWorks movie sequel. We're not getting Turbo 2. I don't need that. Just keep making original stuff. I like where Pixar's going, where they're just making original shit, and it's great. And DreamWorks, stop doing sequels because most of your movies are sequels. You have like 19 Kung Fu Panda movies and Train Your Dragon movies and Shrek movies, and make original stuff. I like this. It's just got animals who are doing bad shit. So the cast looks great. It's got Sam Rockwell, Craig Robinson, Aquafina. So I'm totally okay with this. And it seems for all these movies are going to be released on streaming platforms like a month later, 45 days later, it says. So for all the ones I just named, they'll be on like Paramount Plus, HBO Max, all that stuff. So yeah. Let me see if we got anything else here that I missed. Hold on. Oh yes, of course. Of course I missed something. So we have this Nick Cage movie coming out. It's got Nick Cage and Pedro Pascal. And Nick Cage is playing himself. And he has to go to this party in like some Caribbean island. And then him and Pedro Pascal just become best friends. And it seems like the most pleasant movie of all time. Because it takes a turn, I guess. And Nick Cage is like hired to kill Pedro Pascal, so I just want to see them hanging out though. I think that'd be like just a good movie for the first like hour and a half. It's just them hanging out, and the last half an hour is like John Wick style drug lord spy shootouts. Like I'm okay with that with Nick Cage, Pedro Pascal. Fuck yeah, dude. Give me all of that. So probably out of all of these, my most anticipated movie, there's not I mean, probably Sonic 2. Morbius, definitely no. Curiosity wise, yes, but not movie wise. Probably Sonic 2. If I had to pick any out of this April coming out, then definitely that. Fantastic Beasts sure as hell is not at the top of that list. I don't know why they made a third one. I don't know why they made a second one. The first one was great, and I don't understand it. But anyway, we should be back tomorrow with the Morbius review, or in the next couple days we'll have that. We got coming up our Oscar rankings, who we thought was the best actor of the year, all that stuff. So make sure to tune in. We should have Bean back on the show any day now, so please hang in there, bear with us, and we may be closing in a studio, so all this will be poof and gone, and you won't see my bedroom background, my 1-bedroom background. So make sure to tune in next couple days for all our daily uploads. This has been Coming This Summer. I'm your host, Ryan Superbad Sharp. You're welcome.